Hello everyone, welcome. We started provisioning the lab environment for the lab 10, which is backup virtual machines, in the previous video. And we are working on AZ104 labs that are available on the GitHub from Microsoft Learning. And in this video, we are going to create a recovery service vault. So let's get to the lab. So what you need to do on the Azure portal, we're gonna select the recovery service vault, and just like any other resources, we're gonna start by clicking add and start configuring a recovery service vault that we're gonna use for backing up our virtual machines. So let's go to our environment. So for most of the time, we just search for recovery service vault or whatever you want to deploy. Here it is at the very beginning, so click on it, and here is your add button. Click on it. Looks like I already have a vault, but we're just going to create a new vault for this particular lab. Subscription, use your own subscription. Resource group, we're going to create a new resource group for this. Let's see if no, I didn't copy properly, so maybe it's going to work this time. Yeah, I did. So I got that one. Name is this, so name, we got this. And region, whatever region you're using, you have used in the previous lab to deploy your environment. I used East US, so I'm going to use this particular region for my deployment. I think that's all we need to do. Then click create, and validation has passed. Usually Microsoft will tell that everything passed, but it didn't. But just click create, and it should create your recovery vault. When it's done, we're gonna go to resource, and we're gonna look at the settings of this recovery vault, and we'll look at some of the properties. So it's already done, so go to resource, and under settings we have this property, so setting and then properties. So we'll click on properties and click the upgrade link under backup configuration level. So let's see, update. So under backup configuration we have this update link. So Microsoft is telling, hey, update the backup configuration. So when we deployed, it deployed as a geo redundant. And what is saying, this option cannot be changed after protecting items. Geo redundant storage provides a higher level of data redundancy. Okay. So let's see. On the backup panel, note that you can set the replication type to either locally redundant or geo redundant. Leave the setting to geo redundant in place and close. So they're saying don't worry about it, don't change anything, just know that you can have both. So if you select locally redundant, you see some of the options are gone. Cross region restore is now disabled, but that's available, this option, with geo redundant store only. Okay, now back on this properties, click update under the security setting. So here is the backup configuration. We looked at it. Here we had two options, local redundant or geo redundant. Under security setting, if we click on it, here we have some settings. Note that soft delete is enabled. Okay, soft delete for virtual machines is enabled by default, which is a good thing. Close the security center blade and back to the recovery service block blade and click overview. So again, we are not changing anything. Here you have some more information. So security features cannot be disabled once enabled. So it was enabled when we deployed, most likely, and we cannot disable it anymore. So retention of deleted backup data for 14 days. Minimum retention range checks ensure more than one recovery points in case of attacks. Alerts for critical operations like stop backups, and multiple layer of security pin required for critical operations. So a lot of feature comes with this. So let's get out of this, and now we can go back to our overview section. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video, where we have created a recovery service vault in the same region, and we have looked at some of the configuration by going to the settings and under the properties. The main thing, there were two update options, one for the backup configuration, other for security setting. There are other things that we didn't really look at in this lab. So that's all for the video. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends, and good luck with the exam.